Alright, welcome to the secret shoot.
Alright, what is good guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video is actually going to be very special. We're at a private airstrip and we have 200 cars coming up for a nice day of photo shoots, videos and stuff like that. It's going to be a good time out. The weather is not really cooperating, but it's actually stopped raining for the last couple minutes, so it's been great. We have a huge lineup of cars coming in here, and this week I'm actually driving the 440i X-Drive Grand Coupe. Look how nice this car looks. This is a beautiful car. A full video on this is coming soon as well, so don't worry about that. Let me show you guys the headlights. Look at that. Pretty much the best headlights in the game. Alright, we're at the start of the line. LC500, C8, Alfa Romeo, Elantra N. Man, there's so many cars. It is crazy. Another Maserati. This 765 LT is insane. What a spec. Got the Honda NSX. Look at those wheels. RS6 in the back. GR86. This line goes on forever. We now have a RX-7. That M2 spec is so beautiful. I've never seen, like, you know, gray on silver wheels. Man, that looks so clean. I would definitely get that. You got the nice bright orange Lotus GT3 RS, another LC500, another Lotus. This is the 911 ST. GT3 RS body, manual transmission. You never see these, so rare. You got Lucas Scarponi with this Pesto GT3. The classic BMW Lotus. Man, this is special. I've never seen anything like it in Ontario for sure. As you can see, there's a whole lineup of cars waiting to come in. I think we're at like 100, 120 cars, so there's still 80 more cars supposed to come in, which is pretty insane. We got a sick lineup getting in as well. GT3 Touring, tailor-made SF90. Man, this is wild. The organization's really good too. These guys are doing a great job of getting people inside. The entrance is getting pretty packed again. Look at the amount of colors, the amount of cars. Alright, we're officially on the runway right now, which is pretty insane. You don't get access to stuff like this every single day. But check this out. This is very unusual for a random airstrip in the middle of nowhere. You got a 911 ST. But just check out all the cars. I'm not gonna name all the cars, but look at the colors, look at all the different shapes and sizes of cars you guys have here. And these cars look so nice in the rain as well, so that is perfect. There is a lot of Porsches this morning, GT4, Alpha. There's also a lot of Mustangs. But they're all like really nicely spec'd and none of them are rowdy, which is great. You got the OG Carrera NSX. You don't see these cars often. Look at that. Whilst a nice Spider RS comes in. Yeah, I love these cars. I want to drive these one day. Classic Lotus Elise R, LC500, Carrera S, 750S. The whole lineup goes forever. It'd take an hour to like go through all the different cars and all the different specs. GT3 Touring, nice spec. GT3 RS. Oh, this is so beautiful in the rain. These cars just look so good in the rain. Match the British weather, but wow. And you got that tailor-made SF90 coming in as well. Another GT3 RS. Lots of people out here as well today, which is crazy. I had to show you guys this. Look at the difference in the style of cars. You've got a manual Lotus Elise, a track focus 765 LT. This has got to be one of the best specs in Ontario or Canada in general. NSX. And then I forgot what they call it. I think this is a old Dodge. Is this a Charger Challenger RT? You've got a whole lot of cars right there. Those are all like just filler cars. A lot of BMWs, a lot of base model Porsches. I guess they're not allowed to the main. I'm joking. I'm sure there's a reason they're there. Got the Ferraris, McLarens rolling in. You have another group of people coming in. And you have a whole plane right here, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, this is a crazy day. As long as it doesn't rain, it's gonna be a great day out. But regardless, this is yeah, I can't even imagine how much time it takes to plan something like this. The Elantra N TCR edition on the track is actually such a beast. It's actually crazy. And crazy that we have the Civic Type R here as well. These two cars would be in the same competition, front wheel drive, like, you know, track focused cars. But I actually really like the Elantra N as well. Like, I feel like I went faster on the track in the Elantra N. But I guess that was also my second round going out, so it was more practice, more grip on the roads. Got the bus as well, but that's on the main road, so don't worry about that. Got an old Jag. some Porsches, lots of Lexuses today as well. That RS6 looks pretty sick. M2. Yeah, look at this. A solid lineup here as well. I love that CLE 53, especially convertible, matte black, red interior. Yeah, can't go wrong with that car. i8. You don't see a lot of i8s, so that's nice. Corvettes. This is a nice spec LC500. Yeah, the lineup just goes on and on. Looks like everyone's waiting up for some coffee. The driver's meeting today is gonna be a bit crazy with like, how many? 200 cars, so 400 people, I don't know. I'm sure he has like a loudspeaker or like those, you know, megaphone, but you'd need it for today. We got the R8 GT. Everyone's pretty much lining up for the main shoot now. You got this whole lineup. Look at this. This is insane. Look at the amount of cars. It's wild. We still have quite a few left though, so these are all going to be added to the end of the group. Alright, we're officially on the runway. The cars have lined up. We're going to do stacks of 3, and there's actually 70 rows that go back, which is pretty insane. And we're even going to get a plane doing a low pass over all these cars. Insanity. I've never seen anything like it, especially in Ontario. This has got to be one of my favorite cars at the event today. Even this, look at how nice this color looks on this classic 964. Got another 964, some Mustangs rolling in. Look at this old school Lotus. So beautiful. Look at that color. And the interior, all carbon. Wow. I want to drive one of these so bad. Lotus, Elise. This gives you kind of a scale of how long that lineup goes. Both ends. 200 cars, just imagine that. Most car meets are like 20, 30, 40, 50 cars, 100 cars. 200 cars is wild. You got a whole lineup of GT3 Tourings right here. You got this nice custom CCX, I don't know what they call it, but GT3. What a beautiful spec. I think they call it Gulf Blue with the white accents. So good. You got a 911 ST here as well. Look at that. Lots of Porsches, lots of... There's actually no Lambos here, which is actually interesting. When I come next year, I gotta bring some sort of Lambo, because this lineup needs a V10, V12 for now, a V8 hybrid. Alright, it is about time to get these cars fired up and ready for the secret shoot. Also, no one here is allowed to post any stories or any sort of photos until this event is fully done. We just don't want random people showing up to these events and, you know, just like doing burnouts and ruining it. There was a full list of people pre-checked before this whole event happened, so. If you can hear me over this loud GT3 RS, we actually have the Ford GTs finally show up. We were waiting for the rain to pass by, but hold up, by the looks of it, we're not gonna get any more rain. Look at that color on that Artura, so nice. Checking to see no one's coming behind me. We gotta go check out those Ford GTs, that looks insane. We've got the whole media crew right here. And these Ford GTs look so good in the front. This shows you, I don't know if, I actually don't think anyone else is vlogging, so this is actually a perfect opportunity to see how chaotic these mornings get. We gotta line up 200 cars, which is insane. But just look at this shot. Hopefully I'm not in anyone's shot, but man, this is wild. Yeah, this is insane. I don't think anything like this has ever happened in Ontario. I don't know how much you guys could see, but there's a whole sea of super sports cars. And I'd even say hypercars, because now we do have the Ford GTs in the front. I'm in some random grass area here, so let's get out of here before we get stung by some random ass snake or bee or whatever lives up here. Back to the cars. Got this beautiful Jaguar. Ooh, this is even the final edition, R75, I believe. I drove this exact, not this one, but one similar to this. This is beautiful. Alright, right as we're about to come to the front for the shoot, I think it started to rain. Hopefully it doesn't rain for too long. But check this out, Ford GT. What a duo. Time to get some sick photos. You got guys on the top already. This is the whole media team, look at this. But yeah, that view is sick. Alright, let's try and do this in one clip. You got the two Ford GTs, all the LTs. That SF90 looks so good under the sun. Got a drone doing a low pass as well. Got more Ferraris, McLarens. I'm gonna try and walk to the end of this list. Let's see what we can find. Got the Arturas, the McLarens, GT3 RSs. we gotta do a quick walk because this lineup goes on forever. We got some Alfa, what am I saying? We got some Lotuses, we got the Alfa there, that's what caught my attention. Just look at this, walking on the runway with all these supercars all around me. This is special for sure, this is special. Again, thank you so much to Matt and Morning Meets for organizing something like this. I definitely know it's not easy because I've done smaller shoots, but this is insane. Just look at this. Cars until, I can't even see till the end, it's that crazy. Got a beautiful GT3. Look at the options on that, that's so nice. Gulf blue. We got a Spider RS right here, 911 ST. Manual gearbox with the GT3 RS engine, or like the body style pretty much. GT4 RS, Spider, NSX, GT4, R8, RX7, older R8, GT3 RS, the GTS or GTR, this is a GTS. You got the older R8, Mustang, man, there's everything. Another Mustang, more Lotuses. I've noticed there's a lot of 1 BMWs, 2 Lotuses, 3, there's quite a few Mustangs as well, lots of Porsches. But yeah, we've got a solid mix. Just look at how nice the weather has gotten. What could be the odds? Actually, what could be the odds? Got a Morgan. I don't think it's, you've got a classic Morgan. I don't think the rain affected it that much, so that's good. Got some old Chevrolet cars as well, look at that. Beautiful. Some BMWs, the old Charger, or I don't know what that was. The Mercedes SL, some classic Porsches, 996, the AMG GT, the new AMG GT63, LC500s. This color looks so nice under the sun, look at that. You got the M2 Mustangs. This is special, this is a M2 CS. There's not too many of these. The starting price on this is what, 130-ish? I want to drive one of these so bad. Oh, we got some nice Jaguars, look at this. This is also a final edition. The one I drove was a final edition as well. You could tell by this badge right here. I don't know if you guys could see that, but this is such a sick car. Some Lexuses, some M-Boys. Let's see what we can find at the very end. What's the last row? I told you guys before, that M2 is so nice. I love that color with the silver wheels and all that. That's a sick car. Civic Type R, Supra, i8. Rarely see these cars, but it is a sick car nonetheless. Look at these two track toys. TCR, Type R, the C63S. I actually love this, the CLE 53. Looks like the rain didn't affect it that much, but we did get some water in there. But what a beautiful spec, matte black, red interior. Yeah, I love that. You got the CT5V Blackwing. That is sick. Oh yeah, this is a beautiful car. Got a Miata, look. Miata's always happy. Got a newer Miata, S2000. Maserati. Oh, this Mazda makes red so good. Look at that. Some old Maseratis, RS3. You got this Mini. And remember guys, we've driven this Mini with the top down. I'm sure there's some water. Yeah, some water, not too bad. There is some water though. All the convertibles cars, I'm sure even that Mustang got hit with. Let's go check out this Porsche. They all got hit with some sort of water. Let's see. Yeah, oh, this didn't do too bad. So some cars got affected, some didn't. You got this beautiful GRE RS. Love this car. And I've heard some really good things about the engine. Triple exhaust. I actually would want to drive this. Such a sick car. Elantra N. Got a C6 Corvette. What is this? Is this the S5? Yeah, S5 Audi. Another RS5? What is that? So yeah, we got RS5, C6 Corvette, and S5 to finish off this beautiful lineup. Alright, it's time for everyone to officially head out with all these cars. And the sun's out. That is crazy. It was raining before, but now we have the sun out. Perfect time for some rollers. Let's cross the street before we get run over by this beautiful Aston Martin. Look at that. Alright, my hair is a bit crazy because of all the rain, but I hope you guys enjoyed that crazy day out. The sun's out now. We're gonna finish up with some rolling shots and stuff like that, but I'm gonna head out pretty soon as well because we gotta shoot this beauty, the M440i X-Drive Grand Coupe. What a beautiful car. Look at it under the sun. Mineral white looks so nice. And I washed it yesterday, so it is very, very clean. I'm not gonna show you guys much in this video because you guys have to watch the other video I create for this car. It's gonna be sick as well. But as always, thank you guys for watching the video. Like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And I'll see you soon in the next one.